Hello, I'm Dennis McDonald. This is A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. I want to show you a fish phone today. And the box in the background, I want to point out a couple of things. There's a hole right here, and there's a hole right here, and then there's a hole right here. And it just goes to show you, no matter how well you pack these things, if they decide to throw the box around a little bit, the fish almost came out of this box, basically. And it had packing in it. So this fish phone was sent in to us from a company who works on telephones, sells telephones, and they're in the telephone business, basically. So anyway, what happened to this telephone was the fins got broke on the top. Broke them right off. Here they are. And basically what we're going to do is repair this telephone and glue these fins back on. And if we have to use any spot putty in here, we will. We'll glue them back on. We'll do a little painting on them and try to get the fish back to normal. But anyway, this telephone came in. And this is the fish right here, but the phone part sits in here. Okay, the phone part sits inside the fish here, and that part is right here. When this telephone came in, of course, it was broke because of the packing, or the shipping. And when this telephone came in, it did not work. The customer that sent it to this phone company that I won't mention, but it's a phone company that repairs phones and sells phones in the telephone business, sent it to us and said the customer complained of, well, number one, the customer took the phone apart and broke the line cord, pulled the line cord from the board here. Right here, and I added these two wires to be able to hardwire on a situation so that we could work on the telephone. Anyway, the customer complained of this telephone not working, and when I got the phone and checked the phone out, I noticed that the phone was on all the time and had low receive volume. And you could not transmit with this out of the microphone here. You couldn't transmit. Okay. And I want to show you what I found. I found a couple of bad transistors. So you have to troubleshoot this at the board level. You have to troubleshoot this. If you're going to work on telephones or you're interested in electronics and you want to know about them, you have to troubleshoot this whole board. And so it takes a little bit of knowledge. It takes a little bit of experience. You have to know how to work your a digital multimeter here. I'll show you one. You have to know how to test diodes and transistors and things like that. So if anybody's interested in learning how to do certain things or needs to know, how to test something, you're more than welcome to contact me, and I'll try to help you through it. I'm more than willing to try to help somebody, teach them a little bit about electronics if I can, and that's why we make these videos. Anyway, I want to show you over here at the transistor checker. I have a transistor already. Get a little light here. I have the transistor already hooked up, and it's one of the bad ones. Well, normally, and I'm going to set this down here, Normally, this transistor would be making, the checker here would be making a noise. And when I try to test this transistor, this needle shoots all the way over. Okay? And it should test right there too. Well, it's shooting all the way over. That's a dead short, basically. So that transistor is a dead short. I'm going to come in here with my multimeter, and if I take this transistor and I check two of the leads on the continuity, hear that? Shorted. Let's test a good transistor. I know this transistor is probably good because I took it out as a double for the one we're going to replace, or one of them. Hear that noise? That's a good, well, it shows it's an NPN. And when I hit this check on it to put a little current on the transistor, my needle does not move much. Check it in the other mode. My needle here does not move very much, so it's within limits. It's within the boundaries of where it's supposed to be. This is a good transistor. The thing is in this fish we found two transistors that were bad. And there they are. These two transistors are bad. Now one transistor, since this telephone wouldn't turn off, there is an off and on button right here on the keypad. And it's right here. So this sits on there when it's all together. Anyway, the phone would not turn off. So one transistor took care of the off and on, that repaired that, but then I still didn't have any transmit out of the mic, and the receiver volume was low. So what I did was I searched some more and found the second transistor bad, and it was a general purpose amplifier transistor. And I'm going to show you something here real quick and turn the phone on. Should have dial tone. Not sure if you're picking that up. Anyway, I'm going to show you the analyzer real quick. And what you're going to see here is I'm going to dial a number, probably a 2, maybe how about a 6, and then a 2 again. And I'm going to talk. Hello, 1, 2, 3. See that red light on the analyzer? Every time I talk or tap on this mic, I'm going to tap on it. Hello, hello, hello. Well, that's an indication of 100% modulation, and I got to be 7 inches, maybe 8 inches away from the microphone, so we're right on key with this. We're doing good. And then I'm going to turn the phone off, and I'm going to turn it back on. Should be able to hear trying to make a little funnel there with my hand. Hear the dial tone. Now you'll hear the analyzer kick on and off when I do this. That's off, on, off, on. So now the telephone is repaired. Okay? And it turned out to be 2 transistors. And now they're going to be able to get their fish phone back. So I'm going to do a second video on this phone, a final video, when I get the telephone repaired all the way and put back together again, and finish up a few things on it. And I'll show you a little video of it working and ringing and everything like that. So hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. Thank you and goodbye.